Hello everybody! Welcome to our first episode of Reacting to Random with our good friend MainAceChase over in that corner there. Say hi.
Hey, I found a bunch of red show Nemo.
Yes.
So let's see how this goes.
We're going to giggle, possibly gasp.
Yeah, we will see.
Let's see what bullshittery there is.
Okay, I'm gonna start this video here. We'll throw it to full screen.
Thanks to various.
Jesus, she starts fast. The autoplay when you go to full screen. What is this? Look at this.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Screen grab already. Sorry, okay. Probably should not throw the slurs out immediately in a video.
No, you
So
normally have to wait.
You may have to bleep me on that one.
So, fair warning. All of the videos we are showing, we do not own. All of the videos that are shown, we will put in the description. So,
yes.
Be sure to go and watch and support the original creators as well, okay?
Yee. This is Shoe on Head's The Cougar Epidemic.
Young men dating.
Young men. Yeah.
Can you blame them?
You're not a cougar yet, are you, Nemo?
I feel like one.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone keeps calling me grandma.
This is 0 seconds in, and this is what she ended in to pick or whatever. So immediately starting off, fantastic. So all right, here we go.
Thanks to various social and economic factors and the rich, evil pedophile clowns that run our gay, retarded government, the American dream of owning a house and having a wife and 2 kids is dying. And the Zoomer-Coomer fantasy of a rich, older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games in your pajamas all day is thriving.
That sounds fantastic to me.
It does. It sounds good to me too. It just reminds me of this old post that I saw on, I think it was Tumblr or some shit, but dude was like, I got this shit laid out. Had wine glasses full of mac and cheese, and the garnish around it was dino nuggies. And I'm like, oh shit. That man knows how to please a woman right there.
Yeah, for real. For real. All right.
Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, you know, mommy issues. But the kids today are calling it something different. Hag-maxing.
What?
Yeah. So, not anyone over 30 apparently is a hag, I guess, and then...
Oh, God!
I don't really care for Zoomers and Gen Alpha. Like, these kids, they really just need to shut up. Like we don't really need to hear your opinions on anything.
The worst part is they're the ones judging everyone when they're gonna be aging like spoiled milk.
Yeah, that's something we should definitely look into that too. How Gen Z or whatever's like they look so much older already.
Mm-hmm. There are some people I look at and I'm like, oh honey, you know how you doing? And she's like, I'm good. I just had like my 26th birthday, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw some videos. We may need to look up one of those later.
I'm almost 30 and I still look pretty young. I'd hope I still look young at almost not quite 30.
I'm almost 40 and...
You don't look
Well, I feel almost 40 most of the time, but...
You don't look it.
Yeah, I do get that. Well, I mean, let's be honest. I've been divorced for 20 years now, roughly. So,
damn.
Yeah, I guess being single for that long without the stress or whatever that sucks your soul away. Huh? Well, it doesn't actually suck your soul and life force away. So,
you heard it here, right, folks.
Back to the video.
Cougars.
In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term hag-maxing.
You've been on a date with a 40-year-old.
Okay, that's different. How is
that different?
He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's hag-maxing. Educate yourself.
What was that? What was that? Too far.
Right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's hag-maxing.
This.
Meet the hag-maxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. Maybe because they have money.
That's what it is for the most part.
They want
let's be honest.
These
young girls are. The young girls are. Well, they're pretty crazy.
They just ain't got.
Look at this silhouette, though. Look at the silhouette.
I mean, yeah, I'd go for it too. She got a bedankadonk for days. Let's go.
She does.
I don't blame
Educate
him.
yourself. Which, greatly intrigued, a lot of you.
Is this too loud?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I can always
So I
turn your
decided,
stream
you
up
know
or
what?
down
I
on
am
my
going to
end
make
as well.
an entire video
Okay.
dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing, or is it a symptom of broader societal issues? Why are all these young
Little column A, little
whippersnappers
column B.
scooping up these older timepieces?
Young whippersnappers. Oh, he is throwing out some slang right now.
Oh, speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor,
Edge!
Holzkern. Holzkern is a young Austrian company
Ooh,
that
that's a
creates
cute
uniquely
outfit.
crafted watches, jewelry, and accessories
Pretty cool watches.
using all natural materials like wood and stone. They're high
What are those glasses she's wearing?
various
I don't know, but
designs
they
for
frame
both
her
men
face so
and
nice.
women. Personally,
They kinda
I'm a
look like
huge
mine
fan
now that I
of their
think about it.
men's
I haven't
watch
seen a picture of
collection,
my glasses,
like the
have I?
solar-powered watch called the
That's a lot of lens.
that's made with
Yes.
fine-grained walnut wood and encased in stainless steel.
I'm the guy that always wears like the smallest lenses possible.
And
I
all
used
the
to do
wood
that as well
Holzkern
until they
uses
started
are
breaking
FSC
really easily.
certified, ensuring that it was forested
So
in
at
a
least if
sustainable
these
way.
motherfuckers
I got my
break,
husband the
it-
Open Horizon
it
watch,
can still
modeled
kinda stay
after
in
a
there.
real pilot's watch. It comes with a beautiful green marble dial and even has a
barely
built-in
hear you.
stopwatch function. He loves the sporty yet professional look, making it a perfect
That is a cool looking watch.
wear
These are good looking watches. Well, I won't
Mhm.
lie.
gift for any cougar looking
Yeah.
to spoil their Zoomer
There's
boyfriend.
a picture of my glasses.
Just saying. The watch I
yeah.
picked out for myself is the Color Burst Automatic watch. It has a unique green mosaic
Me and her rocking a
embedded
similar
in a stainless steel
style.
casing, and its wooden strap is easily
You know, I kind of want to look up to see how much these watches
Products
cost.
are made in small quantities to
I'm pretty
ensure
sure-
that
Oh, then that much. That much.
Ah!
That one was $500 or whatever.
My heart.
Jeez. I think I'd rather just have a smartwatch. I mean, they look cool, true, but
last. They do a great job combining functionality and fashion, and I just think their watches look really neat.
I'm just a cheapskate too. Like I can't.
Earrings, rings, bracelets, and necklaces,
Oh,
like
look
this
at the
platinum-plated
jewelry.
shade necklace. The
So,
strap has accessories for both
Who's watching her videos? Just like deep pockets. Like, how many of these is she selling for?
duet bandlet for women,
She got
made
lucky.
with
She wound up
zebra wood
finding
and
the crypto
elegant
crowd
gold
before crypto went to
stainless
shit.
steel. All
You know,
of it
it-
with a 2-year warranty, and ordering is super easy.
God,
Most people are like,
Pretty.
"Raid Shadow Legends, a free-to-play game, gotcha game, or whatever," and then like she's like,
So if you're looking for
"Here's a $1,000 watch company."
treat
It's like,
yourself
oh,
to a nice high quality watch.
I mean, those
definitely
are
recommend
beautiful.
checking
I
out
love
their
them.
store.
They are really-
Just click the link
really
in the
nice.
I'd get one for my
description
brother
and use
someday.
my special discount code SHOE at checkout to get 10% off your order store-wide.
I want a pretty
Big
wooden
thank you,
box.
Holzkern, for
Yeah.
sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. What's up with Gen Z slang, dude? Looks maxing.
Oh,
ad
God.
maxing,
Yeah,
riz,
that's what I was just
sus.
saying.
Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and raw.
Bacon!
Wait, is it Gen Z that came up with sus?
I
I mean, that was Among Us, right? I don't really think
it
that's
was either
Gen Z.
or millennial. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would say it's
Wait,
millennial
no, I'm a
because
millennial.
yeah, so am I.
Oh God.
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum, millennial than you, but
And we were happy. Now, when I think of the
I
term
miss the
hag, I
waffle
usually
copter.
think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30. Fuck you guys. I'm so proud of the comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade, and now I'm graduating college. Good for you. Awesome. Congratulations. My knees hurt when I get up off the floor. Now, this term hag maxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the hag maxers. Gen Z's new social
Yeah.
trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon.
Okay.
I didn't even have to read
we
it out
didn't
earlier.
we didn't look at the I don't know concave chest looking. Let's just fairy boy looking dude here. Peter Pan. I don't know what the hell is this guy. Look at the friggin' rat tail shit that he's got up back.
You know what?
I'm not
It could
sold
be
on.
worse.
I'm not sold on the male silhouette.
It could be worse. He could have a man bun.
He does. That thing in the back is basically
That is
a man
not
bun.
A man bun. A man bun
Ah,
is so
it's-
much worse because a man bun rides on the top of the head.
I know where a man
And
bun
it's
rides. I'm
so
just saying
dumb.
that's just as bad.
Well, I mean, my brother has a ponytail. Sometimes you just have to wait for your hair to grow out. But in either case,
Yeah, but
man
does he
bun-
also have this shape where he kind of is?
No, he kind of
He looks like an S. Like he's not. Is his neck's messed up and?
looks like his Adam's apple's trying to punch its way out its throat. He's like, I'm done.
I don't know.
making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. Now, even though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was, but the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about hag maxing. And
He's got the
people have
biggest
a lot of
eyes.
strong opinions about
Right?
it. Motherless
They're pretty.
behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand.
That's
Another
true.
day, another psyop. It's not hag maxing, it's MILF hunting.
Hey!
And it's an art.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Let's go.
Create my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to humankind to having a mommy king. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up.
What the hell? That's
Officer. I'm gonna throw.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts and pays my bills. Drizzle, drizzle.
See?
No hard dicks in the older women who enjoy them. Ain't new. Hag
That's
max
true.
bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been hag maxing since 2nd grade at Miss Johnson's.
What the hell?
I am going to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including myself. I want to be a hag maxer, lol, any female taker, XD. I like thick
Yeah.
MILFs and I cannot lie. Oh nice, it must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa, 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 let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not.
I mean, it's perfectly legal. It's fine.
I fucking love adult women. Women over 32 should be illegal.
Oh shit.
The very astute, always reliable source, knowyourmeme.com. The term hag maxing is very popular in the VTuber community. Now,
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, what have we done?
It's your
they
fault.
seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest.
There's all the reactors.
Reacting to me one day.
I don't
That
know
might
what
be
she
fun.
means.
Let me know if I should do that. Although
Wait. What'd she say? Hang on.
To me one day of interest. Should I do a video reacting to VTubers reacting to me one day? That might be
Do
fun.
it.
Let me know if I should do that.
Do
Although
it.
it's a meme amongst the VTubers and the weebs, it is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. Why older women are dating Gen Z men at record rate. One woman's
Okay, let me state an opinion here about this because older women dating younger men because older men realize they're full of shit and they don't want to deal with their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're a girl bossing or whatever, or you're single or motherless at 37, or it's honestly it's the exact same as a man trying to date a younger woman because they are dumber and they don't understand. They don't understand how the world works, so
And
they
stamina.
can teach them. That doesn't make. What does that mean? Older men can have just as much. Like, I've seen some of these Gen Z kids. They're just as lazy and shitty too.
I know,
To be
that's why I'm
honest.
saying for older people to go for younger people often it's stamina. In either scenario. I'm not saying just for men.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
I
I
do.
don't know if it's I don't know if it's stamina so much as
It
it's
used
just
to be.
these. Well, I think it has a lot to do with these women are just like, younger men seem to be more open and less burdened by insecurities, the women's insecurities or whatever. It's like, well, you also, you're taking care of stuff. He's still probably living in his parents' house because most people 20 years old or whatever, like buying your own home anymore is not really a thing you can do. Well, it's a lot harder to do these days. So, I mean, she got her own place. I don't know. That's just my thought on it.
stated, women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger. Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities. Okay, I have a feeling...
They're also still being babied by their mom, probably, too.
But, could you imagine an article like this? With the genders reversed? I love dating these young, fresh boys. They're less bitter. They have less baggage. They're not ran through. People would just be calling it red pill incel shit. Age gap relationships between millennial women and Gen Z men are on the rise. Our analysis of age hypogamy
Where's she getting all
reveals
this?
the pragmatic underpinning of these relationships. It sometimes comes down to who's available. Many older men prefer to date younger women. The same is true for a lot of older women, with millennial and Gen Z men emerging as appealing dating options. For their part, many Gen Z men might have few opportunities to date women their own age, or prefer to date older women for various reasons.
I just want to go on
Enter
a date.
millennial women.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never
You
been
know,
on a
it's
date.
really.
I technically I've been on one, and it was a forced date between me and this guy that oh God, if I could have my brain erased of that man, I would.
No, no.
I basically
And
I got so tired of him pussyfooting around at the front of the theater that I eventually just went up, used my own money, got snacks, paid for the tickets, and went, "Come on."
oh, jeez.
He didn't like the movie I picked. He bitched all the way through it. He then had to pee halfway through it, and he never came back.
Oh no.
And then I had to ride home with him. It sucked. That's the only date I've
That
ever
would
had,
be.
and I
Well,
don't
that
count
would
it.
be. Yeah, that would be considered a really crappy date.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my only experience with a date so far. It was magical in the wrong way.
Yeah, that sucks.
But maybe
Sorry to hear that. That's kind of bullshit.
maybe in the future I can go on a nice date. Or I can just take
Let's hope
myself on a
so.
date. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like
Self-care.
I really want to. I say I want to put myself out there, but like I don't even know where to start anymore.
Bro, bitch is
So
crazy nowadays. You sure you want to do that shit?
yeah.
That's
Well,
kind
my
of
only
where
thing
I'm at,
was
too.
my only thing is like, well, maybe I'll just like go to church and try to meet like a nice church lady.
There you
You know
go.
what I
As
mean?
long as
Like,
you don't get one of the crazy Catholics, though.
no, not really Catholic. I mean, Catholic's not a big thing in my area either. So
Ah, you're lucky they were in my area.
what is
If you're an
this?
older millennial woman, you might be attracted to younger men for their energy, inclusive views about sex and gender, and superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being.
So
in
they're-
many ways, Gen Z men see millennial women as an opportunity to level up emotionally and socially. With their evolved attitudes about everything.
Okay, so
Are
yeah,
they
so
seeing
like
us as Pokemon?
I gotta catch them all. No, I don't know if she's gonna say it, but like all this shit, like this is all, it's all bullcrap. They want an older woman because mommy has still been taking care of them this whole time, and they just
And
want to
that's what they
find
want.
a new mommy that they can actually sleep with. That's not blood, but will still take care of them like their actual mommy will. That's what they want.
Exactly.
They're all emotionally stunted children. They're children. You know what I mean? Like they say that the brain doesn't actually fully develop until you're 25. I don't know if their brains are ever going to develop ever, their whole life. Like they'll die with an underdeveloped brain. I'm pretty sure, and that's TikTok's fault, and all the other stuff.
TikTok is rotting your brain. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Go follow
and
my
all
TikTok.
the chemicals and all that other stuff. Don't drink the water, kids.
From non-monogamy and gender fluidity to the anti-hustle.
So women appreciate the gender fluidity thing or whatever. Like, is that what they're saying? Like, with their attitudes evolved about everything from non-monogamy and gender. So that's why the women like these younger kids, because they're still stupid and impressionable.
I guess so.
Is that what am I reading into that?
I think you're reading into that right.
Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes.
The kind featured by podcast bros.
Featured by podcast. I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks fucking a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking at relationships. Like, yes,
there's
queen,
been
that
playboys
Zoomer
for
you're banging
years.
is so open-minded and progressive. He's not like those podcast bros. I swear modern feminism is like the greatest
I love that
trick
shirt.
men
That
have
is such a
played
cute
on
shirt.
Yeah, I wanted to. I don't even know where to bring this up, but the feminist fairy tale. That's.
God, I mean, do you really want to touch that toxic swamp?
So much. They've blown so much smoke out of their own asses that they are now high on their own fumes.
Exactly.
And they believe, like they don't even understand what reality is anymore. There's some of these women like, oh yeah, we can live in a world without men. Really?
So many people.
I bet you don't make it a year.
Words that they don't even know what the fuck half of it is anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing.
Anyway.
Either way.
Feminist fairy tale.
women. Like, just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius!
Yeah, we did do that. I'm fairly sure that men created yoga pants.
Hey man, why the fuck not? If it works. I kind of hate them.
Well,
I hate yoga pants. I really fucking do. I hate the fact that people wear them as pants nowadays because I'm like, no, that's not
what I
pants.
mean. That's what I
just
mean.
ass
Like,
floss.
because, yeah. That's why I said that men probably invented them, because you're basically just showing your ass when you walk around in the winter. Because like winter time's coming, and it's just yoga pants. They don't wear anything else. They just wear yoga pants now.
Like, what the fuck happened to sweatpants? That shit actually keeps you warm.
Yeah, but they
I love my
don't get to
sweatpants.
show off their whole ass in sweatpants like that.
True, but my
You remember,
ass
but
is warm.
they also used to have sweatpants that said like "juicy" on the back too, stuff like that.
I've seen those, and I'm like, bitch, really?
Yeah.
Bitch, really?
Yeah.
Just get black sweatpants.
Even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the hag-maxing train.
Oh,
Why are so many
God.
older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms? I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galazine in the idea of—
What?
Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't—
I don't watch your stuff. It's all terrible.
I don't really know Hollywood people. I know, like, a handful.
Anne Hathaway was she was in that princess movie back in the day, and it's been a bunch of stuff. It's you'd know her if you saw her.
Hag-max
movie.
with Anne Hathaway?
What a fool.
Yeah, her.
No. Did your dog just grunt?
Yeah.
Hi,
He wants to go
baby.
What?
Hey, Jax.
Go lay down.
Baby.
Man, you are. My goodness.
This phenomena is a groundbreaking shift, considering Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with—
Yeah, so they're just basically trying to reverse the roles where women can just stare at hot, these younger boys,
It is
whatever.
so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies
Right.
that are just kind of assholes, celebrating of billionaire female—
So yeah, it's funny, the strong female leads that they try to emulate men, and they come off as just really shitty. You know what I mean? It's kind of started and became really big with Brie Larson as Captain Marvel or whatever.
They're like the
And they're
Temu
like-
version of a man.
Yeah, like, why don't you smile? And if you tell a woman to smile or whatever, now she's got
If you hold the
rights
door
to
open
be a
for
bitch
a
or
woman,
whatever.
If you hold the door open for a woman, you're being sexist. Bitch, I want him to hold the door open for me. If my hands are full, hold open the fucking door.
I hold the door open for everyone. It's called being
Exactly.
polite.
These hands
That's
are
what it's
rated
called.
E for everyone.
It just aggravates me. Like yesterday, I come across two ladies changing a tire in a parking lot. My hands are full. I ran over to my pickup, dumped all my crap off, and then went back over and offered to help. They mostly had it themselves. They could have done it. But I'm like, I'm not going to stand around and do, like, I picked the tire up, put it back in the car for them. I'm like, yeah, at least let me do something.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, yeah, you just saw. I was like, honestly, like, too many people walk by that stuff these days and don't offer any help.
That's
You know
because
what I mean?
so
Like-
many people are expecting the angry response that
I just,
has been
I feel
common out
bad
of
because, like,
California.
there is stuff, there's, I helped an old man, like, a while back. I guess he'd had a stroke recently, or something. Like, he couldn't talk, he couldn't move one of his arms, like, but he'd locked his keys in his vehicle.
Aw.
And, like, I grasped the situation. I was at Walmart, so I went back in, bought coat hangers, and proceeded to unlock his
fish
truck
keys
or
out.
whatever. Yeah, well, it was the same. I've done it. I had a truck like that, and I'd locked the keys in it, so I understood how it worked. So I was able to unlock it and get him back in. Of course, he tried to give me money. I was like, I don't want your money. He's like, I don't need that. Everybody else walked by. Nobody else said anything to us as I was helping him trying to get these keys out. Everybody just kept walking by us. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. This world's just so disingenuous these days. Back to the video.
CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife...
I mean, I don't have a problem with any of this. I just think it's...
5 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher. Wait.
What?
Oh!
That is not good. There should
That
be
is
a
not
stigma
okay.
against that. What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic
No.
partners.
You know, she robbed that cradle.
At every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No. When you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you do not, in fact, deserve that.
No.
What am I reading? I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23. I make upper six figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has
19-year-old?
19-year-old for 3 years.
3 years!
I don't rely on men to be financially...
Wait! Do you math that? Does that math to you?
I don't like that math. I don't like that math at all.
stable. I don't need my man to have a good job.
Is she gonna bring it up? Is she gonna bring up the math?
And we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this. Wait, one is 32.
Yeah.
19-year-old for 3. Oh no.
Yeah.
We older women aren't man haters. We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy. I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called hag maxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No. It's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. So when it's a younger man dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly right.
34 is not old. I am not a hag. Okay, so we've heard from the
I know that
hags.
feeling.
Now let's hear from the hag maxers. Why are these young men dating older
Yeah, I'm
women?
super
I have
curious.
mommy issues.
Okay.
Oh, well,
That's a
there
good
Called
has to be
that.
other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish.
What the?
Come on, there's gotta be another
Oh.
reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for.
There
true.
you go.
And I have mommy issues. To be honest, as a guy
least
who's
he's honest.
22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part, older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better. Most have a car, a house, financial stability.
That
and
right
time.
there.
They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience.
That's what I said, right?
I only have one of those things.
They
I have time.
they just can go in and like they already have all their stuff. You know, they can give me new Xbox, Fortnite bucks or whatever.
Z
I'm
bucks.
still 19, and for
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
the
Z-
women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty.
Why are you in a bar or a club at
It's probably
19?
because modern
Maybe they're in
Western
the
girls
EU.
from 18 to 25 are like
Yeah,
80%
maybe, but-
hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman who is 5 years younger.
That's
than her.
true,
I
though.
changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30 to 39, and have been going on more dates than ever before with beautiful women who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old.
There
It's either
you
take
go,
care of a younger
buddy.
woman who we know is
Upgrades.
potentially a flight risk, or appreciate an older woman who has their own shit together. George W. Bush married an older woman to get that money. I don't think George W. Bush should be a role model for anything.
No,
Good
he
sex,
shouldn't.
intellectual conversations, less games, more fun, and they treat you nicely. They tend to be more grounded. Did I mention the sex part? Oh, and if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls
Oh,
can date
God.
men, then why not younger men date older women? I'm 16, and I'm not attracted to anyone below 30 years old.
Wow, you should.
Wait a few more years.
Reverse pedophile. Dating
Pedophile, reverse
property,
pedophile.
experience in bed and life. What's not to like? Young sluts want the money up front. Old sluts are just happy to get some attention. Older women fed me, slept with me, and sent me on my way with snack packs. Legit amazing. I'm 26 now, dating a 38-year-old
A
after
man of
years of
quality.
trying with women my age and younger. They are all social media obsessed narcissists.
There you go.
I feel like they're hyping
That's
up
true, yeah.
millennial women too much here. Oh, they're not narcissists obsessed with social media.
I don't know
You
how to
guys
use
weren't
social
around
media.
during the MySpace days. Have you ever met a Gen Z woman? Who would want to date them? They're me, give me, take care of me. Man, if the ones my age ain't loyal, might as well. They're basically like a grandma carrying taking care of you. Oh my god. Nothing like a no denture adventure. No! People are sick. No, I don't believe this is happening more than ever just because Gen Z men like easy sex or gifts. Or that Gen Z women are too obsessed with drama or social media. No, I think there's more to it, and I have a
It's just easier for both sides. That's what it sounds like to me.
videos. A lot of men are
You know what I mean?
dropping out of college. The issue is a lot of young college-educated women want college-educated men. See, Stacy is looking for someone college-educated who's making more than her. But not that many young men are on that level yet. Older men are, but not many around Stacy's age. But you know who doesn't care? Karen. Karen doesn't care about your lack of college degree. Karen wants to pick you up in her 2013 Toyota minivan and bang you in the back seat, then take you to Olive Garden. No strings attached. Unlimited breadsticks.
Go
For basically
Karen.
all of human history,
Jeez.
the prevalent age gap was older man and younger woman. But why? Well, it's because men are all disgusting creeps who should be thrown into work camps and castrated and forced to make us pumpkin spice lattes. But also, it's
No.
because younger women are more fertile, and the whole point of relationships is to make babies. Or at least it used to be. Well, at least in our lizard brains. That's the whole point. I don't know what the point
Mine
of
just
modern
screams.
relationships are anymore. I just learned recently that people purposely get into short-term relationships, which is bizarre to me.
What?
Like, what's the point? As well as
Yeah.
situationships and
Oh god, the
poly
situation
rules.
shit.
The world is very confusing. It turns out
Yeah.
people-
Do me
I don't
and
know about-
explain.
What's that?
Do me and explain. What the fuck is a situationship?
Situationship is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically a friends with benefits deal. It's their situation. They're not really in a relationship. So the situation is they bang sometimes and then they hang out.
Then it's
But
a
they
friends
don't-
with benefits. Why is it a situationship?
Because that's just what that's because they're dumb Gen Z kids that come up with new words.
It's fucking stupid.
Right. Yeah, situationship is it's basically friends with benefits.
Friends
I mean,
with
that's-
benefits or fuck buddy. Get it right, kids.
Yeah. But they don't want to say that. They just want to say it's their situationship, which is
Oh, I feel so
stupid.
mature and advanced. I have a
It's-
situationship.
Situationship is just as cringe to me as people shipping characters in a show or whatever. That shipping thing that they did. That's just as cringe as this situationship. But that's fine. You can
will
want people
go
to get
down
together
with
in a
my
show.
ship.
That's fine. But saying shipping or whatever is weird.
No, it is not something you want to hear in normal everyday conversation. That is
No.
shit you keep to online or with your friends. That's not something you go up and down town talking about.
No.
But I will go down with my ships.
In for.
are different than me. Now, let's be real, hagmaxing simply does not make any sense from a evolutionary biological standpoint. But it's 2024, we have surpassed the need for evolutionary biology. We can grow babies in pods and also kill ourselves in them. Our brains are full of plastic now. Men wanting to be with younger women made sense when babies were the goal, but babies don't seem to be the goal anymore. For many older women who simply don't want to have them, and for many younger Gen Z men who think they can't afford them, or even worse, are scared that having kids will contribute to climate change. It's like every other week I see
they're brain
all
rotten.
fear-mongering Gen Z. Don't have kids, it will increase the carbon emissions, blah blah blah. You have to save the planet, and first of
I don't know. The climate change people.
what are we saving the planet for if not future generations?
Yeah, exactly.
Does not want kids. If they think they can't afford kids, why does being with a fertile woman even matter? Might as well date an older woman. Might as well scramble those rotten eggs.
Oh god.
Editor,
Oh god.
Shoo, please.
edit that out. Edit that out.
No, you didn't.
No.
No.
But believe it or not, hagmaxing is not really a new thing. It's been around for a really long time. Hundreds of years, even. In fact, there was a very famous hagmaxer in American history.
That was
He
a
wrote
weird-
an
that was a
entire
jump
letter
cut.
of why it's preferable to sleep with an older woman. And that hagmaxer's name? Benjamin Franklin. I'm kidding. Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits of hagmaxing. And what's
Go,
funny is a lot of the
bro.
reasons Benjamin Franklin gives
Quotes.
are the same reasons a lot of the Zoomers who hagmax give today. Because as they have more knowledge of the world and their minds are better stored with observations, their conversation is more improving and more lastingly agreeable. Because when women cease to be handsome, they study to be good. So basically, she can't rely on her looks anymore and has to develop a personality.
Yeah.
Because there is no hazard of children, which irregularly produced may be attended with much inconvenience. Because through more experience, they are more prudent and discreet in conducting an intrigue to prevent suspicion. They're easier to cheat on your wife with. Lovely. Because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms, the lower parts continuing to the last, as plump as ever. Benjamin Franklin really just said,
He likes
is
ass.
still fat. Incredible stuff from our founding fathers. I will literally
Exactly
never be
what I
able to look
heard.
at a picture of this man like that again. This is no longer the guy who discovered electricity. No, this is the great American hag maxer. So basically, some Gen Z
Benjamin
Franklin
Franklin
liked
all about
big
that
ass.
badonky
epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf coming together to make a sandwich.
An idiot
Beautiful.
sandwich.
Two people who believe they are the leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain.
Like alcohol.
Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them. And men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more chance of getting a divorce. But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think?
I will say the age gap thing, though, like, I can't, for the most part, like, if I see, like, an 18-year-old girl, I think they're children. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I just see still children, 20-year-olds and stuff. But there was a teacher I had in high school that his wife was 21 years younger than him, and I was thinking, to me, as that math was like, dude, when you started drinking, your wife was born. That to me is so wild.
Feels a little off.
Yeah, so wild. We're almost done with this video.
Of hag maxing. Have you ever hag maxed? Would you hag max? Personally, I am
Actually, I've dated
one younger than me.
one
He was
older person.
graduating middle school while I was going into college. Well, to be clear, I did not know him when he was in middle school. I am not married to a middle schooler. I'm not a groomer, folks. Do not put in the newspaper that I am a groomer. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon.
So her husband
Down
hag
below.
maxed.
Helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video.
edges.
Check them out, link down below. And I will see you next time with a new video.
All right. Oh shit! I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. So that was the video. That was Shoehead's hag maxing. Any thoughts?
I'm almost a hag.
Cool.
I thought I had a few more years before I'd be called that.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. Sweet Chilies, Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays Pokemon TCG. Is it really Pokemon TCG or
Yeah, there's a Pokemon trading card game.
Pokemon the card game? Sorry, I'm dumb.
Trading card game.
I'm thinking that trading card game simulator store or whatever.
Yeah. I kind of want to play that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's not. I'm like $10.
But sure, I got no money. But I might soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think I actually get paid this month. I'm excited.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Kaiba, I will defeat you.
Who these voice
You
actors
don't
are?
stand a chance against me, Yugi.
This is
Every
already
battle has
twitching.
led to this moment. I will finally take you down with my rarest and most powerful cards money can buy. At scalper prices.
Copper
Your defeat is
prices.
inevitable, and victory will be mine.
Not so fast, Kaiba! I activate my trap card! Magic Cylinder!
penis.
This allows me to...
Wait, Magic Cylinder? What do you think this is? We're playing Pokemon TCG.
Oh, right, sorry. 3,000 years. Dementia must be kicking in. Seriously, though.
Okay. I watched some of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Never played the game. None of that stuff. Did this dude really play a card game for 3,000 years? Was that the whole lore?
Yes. So he protected, mind you, it's been a long time since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so pardon me if I get some things wrong, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans in the comments in the future. But Yugi used to be the pharaoh protecting kind of like the whole world from a ancient dragon thing that would come out if shit wasn't appeased, and then shit wasn't appeased and things went wrong and he got sealed ? And then he possessed the body of a child and continued to play the card game and then went back to seal the things because they needed to be sealed, and then he went to sleep.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. As far as backstories go, pretty dumb.
I've heard worse.
People
Me
please.
too.
I thought kids just bought them for the pictures.
Enough jibber jabber. I play my
Jibber-jabber.
blue eyes white Lugia in
What
the.
the hell?
Oh no.
And that's not all. I play Bill.
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
What does he do again?
I hate that
Oh, yeah.
card.
This allows me to
I
draw
always
two
got fucking like
cards.
2 or 3 bill cards.
no.
I hated it.
But I'm not done yet. I activate Lugia's V-Star ability to bring back not one, but 2 Archeops from the discard pile and back on.
He's already got 2.
Oh no!
He already knocked him.
And for each Archeops on my
What the
bench,
fuck?
I can search my deck for 2 special energy cards.
Dude, card games.
Oops.
Card games, man. Like, I got into Magic the Gathering for a little bit. Like, a buddy of mine was trying to get me into it, and then I started to get into it, and I was like, oh, this is going to cost me a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no, the Magic
And
the
then I
Gathering
bailed.
addiction is real. I
I bailed early.
I personally can't get into Magic the Gathering, but I used to love playing old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I still have my old zombie deck. I miss playing it. Being able to take over my opponent's deck and then basically slapping them with the zombified version of their own monster while I'm sitting there going, you want to try again? Was just so much fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Magic was fun, but like it was definitely very something.
Mm-hmm.
But this Pokemon stuff, like the
Pokemon.
I
in
played this
Yu-Gi-Oh!
card
has really
that
gotten out of
lets me
control.
search the deck for these 2 cards, and then these cards do this thing, and that's him explaining all that shit sounds exactly like how Magic is. Like they all have basically the same rule sets.
Although I have to admit, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually the worst trading card game to play right now because somebody can have a 15-minute fucking turn,
oh my god,
summon everything in their deck
like
just to
D&D
show
players.
off, and then kill you. They could have done it a long time ago, but they wanted you to sit through all of their fucking summons. I tried getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! A couple of years ago.
At that point, if they started doing that, I'd be like, I forfeit.
I did.
And like before they
many
get through all
rounds.
their shit, just forfeit.
Worst part is they would send me messages afterwards, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like you.
Yeah.
I hope you stub your toe.
Every day.
Every day, for the rest of your life, at the very start of the day. Just the pinky toe.
And then right before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
The worst curses befall you.
And then I can attach them to my monster. Your defeat is inevitable.
Aw, little
Blue Eyes White
Mimikyu.
Lugia,
His
attack
face.
Yugi's monster and end this duel.
It's got decoys, Stingray.
When Mimikyu is attacked by a V Pokemon, the damage is reduced down to 0. You forget, Kaiba. You may have money and PSA 9 graded cards, but I have something more stronger than that. The power of friendship and anime plot armor.
Fine.
What the fuck?
You may have survived this round, but the next will be your last. Draw your last pathetic card before I end this duel.
My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain this. The unstoppable rare candy.
Impossible. Wait, what?
I sacrificed one energy card to return Mimikyu back to the bench in order to summon Charmander,
It's a
the
crackhead
fiery
ass
lizard.
Charmander.
Next, I play the rare candy I just drew to evolve Charmander straight to its final form.
Is he?
Mighty guardian of the flames and sky, I beg of thee, heed my cry.
Can you actually evolve Pokemon in the game?
Yeah, you
In
can
the
evolve
card game?
Pokemon in the trading card
Might,
game.
and bring
Takes
me
a lot
victory
more
in
than
this
just
fight. I beseech thee.
this,
Grace our
I
humble
think you have to go
game.
through each phase.
First I shall
Mind
call
you, I
out
never
thy
truly
name,
was able to.
Wing Dragon of Zard!
Wing Dragon of Zard!
Behold, the original Kanto Firestarter!
I think Pokemon's overrated.
I like Pokemon.
Yeah, I just think they're overrated.
They are.
You can't just add cards to your hand from outside the game.
Screw the rule! I just did! And I'm not done yet, Kaiba! When Wing Dragon of Zard is summoned to the field, I can search my deck for 3 energy cards and attach them to...
Actually, Charizard is a fire flying type Pokemon,
Shut
not
the
a
fuck up,
dragon
Brock.
type.
He's a dragon.
I can attach them to Charizard and increase his attack power by 30 for each prize card you have taken.
No! There must be some mistake.
You're f***ed, Kaiba! Wing Dragon of Zard! Destroy the fucking moon!
This
Do
can't
it!
Be Wait, what? You're gonna what?
Fuck the moon! I win!
Wow. That was a bit too extra. Even
No.
for me.
I end my turn. It's your move.
You'll pay dearly for this. I draw.
Oh
no.
god, no! Look at the art!
No!
Yugi.
No!
I summon Vaporeon in the active spot.
Are you going to explain what it does, or...?
Let's
Oh
try
no, is it the copy pot?
it fast enough. You can make it turn white.
Oh god!
No!
Jesus.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh
What?
no!
Does that mean I win, or...?
Jesus. Okay.
Oh no!
Well, that was a thing we found on YouTube.
Oh! That poor Vaporeon.
I mean, I don't even know, dude. Like,
Would that be called Bad Dragon?
yeah, I guess it would. And then, this is Scott, Kentucky Ballistics. He does. He's a very entertaining gun tuber. He doesn't do. His videos are mostly to entertain. They're not really. But anyway, this is his latest video. It's a harpoon cannon. So I'm curious to see what this is. Like, this is crazy. And I've got another video I want to show you too of his. But this is the latest one.
Dude's got a face like Rocky.
So I don't know if he'll say it, but like, so a couple years ago, he was already fairly famous or whatever, but he kind of got more famous when one of his guns he was shooting blew up in his face
Oh.
and damn near killed him.
Oh shit.
He literally like stuck his thumb into it hit his jugular. So he stuck his thumb in his own jugular vein to basically close it off while his dad drove him to the hospital. And if he hadn't done that, he would have bled out and died. And it was very bad. But anyway,
damn. Now I feel
he's on the
bad.
positive side of it now. But yeah, and the video is actually on his YouTube.
Jesus.
It blown up in his face.
Oh, You got a fish on the line? Yeah, man. I think I got a big one. Get him. I'm trying. Get him. Oh, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, go get me a net. Hang on, Scott. I got you.
Reminds me of home.
Still. What is that? Don't you worry about
Better
that.
not shoot that in my fucking direction.
Still, I got no! Get out of here with that. I don't need that. I got him in my sock. W! All right, here we go.
This looks like a homemade. That's a homemade job right there. That is.
Fuck yeah.
It's like these big old springs. I'm super curious.
Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And about a year ago, I introduced this. This is my Greener harpoon gun. It works off of 38 special blanks and fires a 1-pound harpoon. And this is pretty effective for things like mutant barracudas or great white sharks. But you know, there's bigger sea creatures out there, like Megalodon. There's a Loch Ness monster still lurking around out there.
Not tree fitting.
And kaiju. But you know what? I think I have it covered now. Let me introduce you to the Blubber Buster. The
Blubber Buster
is a 2-bore whaling gun. This thing fires a 4-pound harpoon with a 1.31-inch barrel. As you can see, it is quite beefy, and that is because this thing would be producing upwards of 500 pounds of felt recoil. It would pretty much be impossible for someone to fire it. I totally could, but I didn't get good sleep last night, and I don't really want to wrangle with it today. But on a good day, no problem. But for most people, they're going to want something like this. We have a stand that it's mounted to, and it has a dampening system. This is basically going to cut the recoil down in half, and it is going to be a lot more manageable. So let's talk about power. When it comes to a compound bow, the strongest ones in the world are producing about 100 foot-pounds of energy. Old Blubber Buster here is producing 6,600 foot-pounds of energy.
What the hell?
4-pound harpoon is going to be moving at 300 feet per second.
Jesus.
Target, you have the option to pull it with 100 foot of synthetic winch cable. And I have a handy dandy loom here because you definitely...
What are you trying? I mean, this is some Fast and the Furious shit where you shoot an armored truck with it to stop it. You know what I mean? Like...
When you really want to get that tree out your backyard.
I mean, when you really want to move your neighbor's SUV out of the driveway.
Don't want that rope to get tangled around your feet.
Oh!
So today I have several targets for the Blubber Buster. You know, zombie scuba divers, zombie torsos, maybe even a car. But first, we're going to start out with something simple and see what happens when we hit a 55-gallon drum of water.
Is that a skeletal horse or a dog?
I've been working out since I was 14.
Do what?
I saw the little mini skeletal thing, and I'm like, is that a skeletal horse or a dog?
It's a chicken.
Well, I saw the big chicken, but it's a little one back there. Is that also a chicken?
Yeah, yeah, it's a baby chicken.
No. Go forward like 3 seconds.
A car, but...
That thing back there?
No. Go for. Keep going.
First, we're going to start out with something simple.
Oh, yeah, no, yep, there's a dog there.
Okay.
I think.
It's either that or a horse. And either way, it's...
He bought a bunch of Halloween decorations. He got one of those giant, like 12-foot tall talking zombie things. He was shooting it with guns. And then surprisingly, it was hard to kill. Like he was shooting.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll find that video later. Well, he's got
so bad.
He's got his big thing really is he likes guns that like have a lot of recoil, a lot of kick. So he tries to find the biggest guns that have the most kick or whatever. And he actually has the Doomslayer shotgun.
Oh.
Which is a double-barreled 8-gauge shotgun.
I want to see that.
Dude, it's I'll find that video next because that one's crazy. Because I mean, I'm not sure how familiar you are with guns, but like 12 gauge is like your biggest standard size.
Okay.
Right, and 8 gauge, and the lower the number, the bigger the gauge. And when you get down that far, it's almost double the size of a 12 gauge. He shows comparisons of the shells in that video. It's nuts.
When we hit a 55-gallon drum of water. You know, I've been working out since I was 14, and I've had one giant problem the whole time, and that is I am allergic to milk. So that
would be a
means
problem.
I can't drink any whey protein. Well, Scott, just drink pea protein. Well, guess what? I'm allergic to that too. There's a company out there named Equip Foods, and I am very pleased that they are today's sponsor. You know, ever since I can remember, everyone has talked about drinking whey protein and other dairy-based proteins like casein protein. But for a lot of people, it ruins their gut and causes intestinal distress. But for me, I will have an anaphylactic reaction if I drink that.
Oh,
that is
shit.
not good.
That's no bueno.
You know, for the longest time, I've been searching for
He doesn't like tables either.
natural grass-fed beef protein, so I don't have to eat meat all the time. So much chewing. Well, now I have found precisely that. My dreams have come true. I give you Equip Prime Protein.
Yeah, beef isolate, which is basically like
grass-fed beef protein, and each scoop has the nutritional value of 4 ounces of steak.
I was doing the protein stuff for a while. That beef isolate is like dried, ground up tendons.
Oh, that
That's
sounds
what it is.
grody.
Yeah, but I mean, it is protein.
It's
so.
protein, but
20 grams of protein.
the put chicken.
Also, this stuff tastes like dessert. It comes in all kinds of delicious flavors like chocolate, vanilla, salted caramel, strawberry,
Chocolate
even iced coffee, or if you're a hardcore lifter, it comes unflavored. And the only ingredient is grass-fed beef. Equip values transparency, quality, and the overall well-being of their customers, and that's what separates them from their competitors.
The beef isolate was also something I was looking at when I was doing carnivore diet, which, only meat.
/Kentucky Ballistics. And if you use my promo code Kentucky Ballistics, you'll get 15%.
I gotta get back on my diet too.
Or even better, combine this offer with a subscription and you'll get 30%.
I'd lost a bunch of weight on a diet earlier this year. I've gained it back.
Now,
yeah.
let's get back to it.
Oh God! I don't know if you've ever had protein. That's the driest shit.
The driest. I mean, the only thing I know that's drier is like cinnamon.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
Up and ready to go. We've got our 55-gallon drum of water set up, and this is my very first time shooting the blubber buster. So I'm taking some extra precautions because, you know, I don't want to get busted. All right, here we go.
Yes!
God damn!
I was wondering if it was actual firepower. Like, I didn't know if it was the springs that were shooting it.
God
it's an
damn!
It's an actual cannon.
Oh, that looks like fun.
But look how much it raised that whole deal up.
Oh yeah, no, he went.
Like, it raised the whole platform up. Like, did he say it was like 500 or 600 pounds of felt recoil
he said like
or whatever?
650.
Jeez, it's nuts. Look at it jiggle.
You wiggle, wiggle, like Jello. Oh.
Yeah, I think they got it. It's still going. You pulled almost the whole rope through there.
That was awesome. She be kicking. Quite the hole through this 5-gallon drum of water. If this was indeed a sea creature, you would not be having a good day.
No.
Here is our harpoon. Oh, wow. Man, that still looks amazing.
Well, yeah, I just hit mud, so.
Poor chicken.
55-gallon drums of water. That one was totally full, by the way. Now, let's move on to some mythical sea creatures. This right here is a zombie scuba man.
Scuba. Can't see him yet. Oh, there they are.
He said he'll harpoon me. All right. Well, how about this then, huh?
Sure.
God damn! Look
It
at the
ripped
fucking
the
recoil.
rope out.
Look at the recoil in his arms.
I know.
Jesus.
Took his leg off. Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Poor little thing.
That's what he gets talking smack. Let's inspect. Oh,
I know this.
He's still alive!
I just can't see him yet.
Shooting Halloween decorations is actually a very interesting choice.
Like this. Or at least get one before they get me.
Harpoon still looks great. This guy, not so much. What a cheap table.
I think it's a skeletal
You know what?
rabbit.
That's just gonna have to do.
It's got big ears. Yeah.
Don't
It
make
could be
them
a
like they used
donkey
to.
as well. I don't know.
Ah.
Ah, the squishy!
So the scuba zombie man was pretty cool, but he didn't have a lot going on inside here. So now we have an actual zombie. This is a ballistic dummy lab zombie. It has lifelike flesh, bones, and green blood. And now we're gonna see what happens when we hit it with a 4-pound harpoon out of our 2-bore whaling gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. He wants you to know if you want to get your start in weapons technology, be sure to check out SDI. If you want to check them out, swing over to sdi.edu or click my link in the
Good job,
description
Zombie
down
Bro.
below. Okay. Here we go.
I wish you'd show what it was actually shoot, like what the powder or whatever it was. Like I'm curious how they load it. Maybe they can't show it. YouTube has gotten weird about.
Yeah.
You take the VTuber thing, the gun tubers are really. Yeah, he did.
I'm surprised it didn't go through.
Okie dokie. Well, I can go ahead and tell you this. I would not want to be that zombie right now.
No.
Oh, it appears some of that string caught around the table. Oh, wow. All right. Well, he's about chopped in half. Take a look right here.
Yeah.
That is quite the gash
God
there.
damn.
It's sitting my bub. You got to be careful with no one. Oh, it knocked his head off, too. Ah, yeah.
There's his fell off.
That would not feel good.
No.
It's okay, I went to medical
Squish.
school. Let's get a hold of this right here. Ah. It's always better to, you know,
He been hit with a 4-pound
with the
arrow.
jagged points rather than push it through. I learned that. I watch a lot of medical shows. All right.
A bit muddy.
There is something I have always wanted to be able to do, and that is harpoon cars and drag them off.
Yeah!
Now, I have the Blubber Buster, and I am going to take a shot at that. I have my giant beat-up limo here. I'm going to shoot at this middle door, see if I can actually grip this thing with my harpoon and drag it off with my truck.
Yeah!
Okie dokie. Here we go.
Well, it's gonna pull the door off.
Shush. Let the magic exist.
All right.
Let the magic
I mean,
exist.
it happened. So much recoil. It's so crazy. The water, see like the mist coming off the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Got a bit of an angle issue, but yeah.
Well, it is kind of top heavy if you think about it.
Yeah, so.
It would need a decent counterbalance. But if it's going down into the ocean, it needs to be top heavy.
True, yeah. If it's underwater or shooting through water. The long.
Attention. I left a lot of slack. There we go.
Oh god.
Aww.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was gonna just.
Silly fiberglass doors. Look at that. That door's not even made out of metal.
Aww.
That is a fiberglass door.
Shitty door.
It's almost like Cadillac was preparing for this, you know? What if somebody harpoons our doors? We don't want to get drug off. Make the doors out of fiberglass. Makes perfect sense. So the doors are made out of fiberglass. I guess the windows are made out of titanium. What are you doing, Cadillac? I mean, hindsight's 20/20. I could have just rolled the window down.
Well, he kind of ripped all the wires out of it. I don't think it would roll down very well.
Yay! Oh.
Oh, his knot came untied.
This limo is making me slightly angry.
Jeez. Okay.
Woo!
Oh no. It's a bit muddy out there.
Jesus, bro! Your truck is so big, but it don't...
Ah, he broke the rope.
Oh no.
Cameraman.
Free!
Fuck you. Get out of here.
Into the woods with you.
Man, got a little out of hand. If I'm being fully honest with you, my brakes stopped working just then, and I really didn't mean to damage my truck like that. That being said, if you enjoyed today's video,
Goddamn, bro!
I would more than appreciate it if you would check out Kentucky Ballistics Clothing and pick up a shirt. There's a link in the description down below.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine.
You know, it bit the bumper a little bit, but it's not bad.
All you gotta do is take a little mallet and pop that bitch back into place.
Well, you know what? My truck actually looks pretty good. Man, that's a good old bumper right there. My little light here is even okay. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. Well, you know what? I mean, I don't guess I need any help fixing my truck. My truck's just fine, but my...
Oh my god.
My limo's a little damaged. Dad, so, seeing this damage now, you may want to pick up 2 shirts and some stickers. Yeah.
This guy's just back it out. Uh-oh. He does some pretty crazy stuff with cars and stuff too. Got a bit of an exhaust leak, probably.
Poor fucking...
See, there's his table.
Well, that video kind of got out of hand, didn't it? I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. Hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below.
Dude's got high beams for days. He is riding on that
just in case you want to pick
adrenaline.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time. I really appreciate you hooking me up with this Doom guy for a collab, but how exactly do you know this person? Yeah, so my ex-girlfriend's dad, he went to college with a guy who worked with him at the county fair before he was the Doom Slayer. Okay, and you say he's okay, right? Like he's cool? Yeah, man, he's totally cool, but there's one thing, just don't play any like metal music or anything like that. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I gotta go. No!
No!
Oh, Stuffy, no!
His intros are pretty good too.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today, we have a very special episode. When it comes to video games, one of my favorite video game series is Doom. And my favorite weapon in that series is the Doom Slayer's Super Shotgun. I have always wanted one, and today, I finally have one. So this behemoth of a shotgun that I am deeming the Doom Slayer Super Shotgun is an 8-gauge double barrel shotgun with 18-inch barrels. You have a fiber optic front sight, double hammers, double triggers. It's a little worn and beat up. You've got the stock all wrapped up. It just looks nasty, and I love it. In the video game, the Super Shotgun delivers more damage than most weapons, so I'm very excited to see how this double barrel 8-gauge does in real life. I'm gonna show you the ammo real quick, and then we're gonna start blasting. So today I have some ammo from the Doom Slayer himself. These are 8-gauge shotgun.
Oh, those are so sick looking.
On the bottom of the shell, it says 8-gauge in Doom hieroglyphics.
I
On
wouldn't
one
be able to
side, we
use
have
those.
the
Those
Doom
are so
symbol,
fucking cool.
And on the other side, you have some Doom hieroglyphics that are supposed
Well, the shells don't. I mean, the shells will stay.
And then for some size comparison, here is a 12-gauge shell, just to show you how big these shells actually are. So when thinking about a target for today's video, I thought that a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso would be perfect. This thing has green blood, lifelike flesh and bones, and looks like a revenant from the game Doom, minus the shoulder cannons and jetpack. Did you know that it's against the law to not wear pants? If you're like this guy here, you're in luck, because today's sponsor is 511. Personally, my favorite kind of pants are khaki tactical pants. They're durable, they're comfortable, and they're loaded with pockets for things like your cell phone, your wallet. There's a candy bar holder. There's room for Gatorade, silly string, jumper cables, rubber chicken, deodorant, WD-40, an air horn, even an extra pair of pants. Not only does
Gotta love cargo pants.
Snazzy
Fuck
pants,
yeah.
they also make some other snazzy stuff. They got t-shirts. They got windbreakers. They got compression shorts. Those are supposed to be under your pants. Nuh-uh. They got shoes. They got stretchy jeans. They got rifle packs. Highly durable. So pretty much 511 is awesome. And you know what else is awesome? 20% off. Right now, if you use code KB20, you will get 20% off all non-sale.
I always find it funny about these like old video ads. You know that code doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. And this offer is good all the way until July 11th. I know some of you can get annoyed with
like 2 years ago.
but I'm really excited about this one because I've been using their products for almost a decade. So a big thank you to 511 for sponsoring today's video. Be sure and check them out. Use my link.
Yeah, I see the scar on his neck.
Yeah, dude.
That's where the gun blew up and lodged a piece of metal in him.
So now it's time to start testing out our Doom Slayer Super Shotgun.
Yeah,
I'm going to start out with the...
I know you don't really have any reference, but a 12-gauge shotgun kicks like a son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
They kick very hard, and an 8-gauge is so much bigger. How much this gun is going to kick is...
He ain't gonna have a shoulder left.
Rounds, and then work our way up to the most potent. So first, we have some Doom Slayer 8-gauge number 8 shot. Okie dokie, here we go. Let's pull both these hammers back. This should be interesting. I've never shot 8-gauge before. Wow!
God damn, that bitch got kicked. What are those quarters?
Both went off. I was wondering why that kicked so hard.
He shot both barrels.
I was gonna wait until the end of the video to pull both triggers, but it looks like we already got that out of the way. Not really sure what happened because I pulled the rear trigger. I'm guessing that the sheer recoil from this super shotgun set off the other hammer unintentionally. But if I'm being honest, that was pretty awesome. But Mr. Zombie would not agree. He got absolutely tore up.
Yeah.
So up next, we're gonna step it up to some Doomslayer 8-gauge aught buck. This is smaller than double aught buck. That means there should be a lot more pellets in there.
Damn, them bitches are big.
Yeah.
Okay, this time we're just gonna do one barrel at a time. So let's do the left barrel first. Ah!
God damn.
Yeah, so those are, that's the wadding or whatever. Jeez.
Tore him up, and that recoil was much more manageable. I'm gonna hit him one more time. Here we go.
Jesus!
Ripped his shoulder off.
So it appears to me that the 8-gauge Doomslayer rounds are packing quite a punch.
Yeah, no
and as
fuck.
we increase in potency, Mr. Zombie is definitely feeling it. The number 8 shot mostly did...
I've watched a bunch of these gun-tuber videos and stuff. You know, like in most first-person shooter games, the range on shotguns is always like super low.
Mm-hmm.
Shotguns actually are pretty lethal out to about 75 yards.
Mm-hmm. Shrapnel, them little pellets. Shit's deadly.
Yeah. That's guns. So awesome. I mean, that's just so... How much damage these... just got ripped apart.
surface damage, but they still almost made it completely through the zombie. But the Ott Buck did a lot more damage. As you can see, he is leaking now, and we had several pellets almost make it completely through him. The Super Shotgun is not the only weapon or tool that the Doomslayer possesses. He has a lot of other things in his arsenal, and one of which is called the Blood Punch. And you know what? I have wanted to punch one of these things in the face for a very long time, so I'm going to take this opportunity to perform a Blood Punch. You are gonna watch me break my wrist on this zombie's face, and you're not even subscribed. Hit that subscribe button!
Gross.
That is really fucking gross.
I think that gel is, it's so hot out there in the sun, it's just melting.
So as you can see, my punch is not as potent as the Doomslayer's Blood Punch. Here we have the zombie's face, and as you can see, his jaw is broken, but it is nothing in comparison to if the Doomslayer would have punched him in the noggin. So next, we are gonna step it up to Quintuple Buck. That is 5 zeros. These are 44 caliber pellets loaded in this 8-gauge shell. It should pack quite a punch.
That's stupid.
All right, here we go. Boy, them hammers are stiff. Let's go for his lower section.
Oh my god.
Those are so big.
One more barrel, here we go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm gonna say the Quintuple Buck is definitely your top choice when it comes to taking out monsters. The number 8 shot and the Ott Buck did a lot of damage, but they did not make it all the way through. This time with the Quintuple Buck,
I don't remember if he had slugs or
a lot
not.
of damage, but we also made it all the way through. As you can see here, we have several exit holes and we have several holes in our table. I would say that it's time to step it up to our next round, but I've discovered some other problems. So it appears to me that we have an infestation of cocodemons. We have a rather large one here that has laid several eggs, and the only solution for this is a super shotgun. Really hard to see in this helmet. I don't know how he does it.
God damn! That poor melon.
Such a satisfying shot, though.
Yeah.
So up next, I have a round that the Doomslayer would probably actually use. This is an 8-gauge shell, and inside it possesses 1,000 grains of swan shot. Swan shot is basically little droplets of lead. So as you can imagine, this should be pretty damaging. Here we go. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, swan shot. I'm gonna say is Doomslayer approved.
Those are such cool looking shells, too.
No kidding.
It's falling apart right now. Up, up, up. Oh no. Ew, that is absolutely, oh my. At this point, I'm gonna say that the swan shot has probably broken up into much tinier pieces. So I have some here to show you. This is what swan shot looks like. That is
gnarly.
And as you can see here, it causes quite a bit of damage. I don't feel like any of it made it completely through the body. Here's a
That is
big
gnarly.
here. Just a tiny little sliver left of it. One little droplet is not gonna do much damage, but 1,000 grain is gonna cause some pain. So our zombie is over there falling apart, so I'm gonna hurry up and get to this. I have the 8-gauge shotgun loaded up with 2 800 grain 8-gauge slugs.
There's the slugs.
To the remnants of Mr. Zombie here. Oh!
Golly.
I'm gonna step up just a tad for this last one.
Splash zone.
Oh!
He hit the head.
Yeah, those 8-gauge slugs are not playing around. So let's have a look at Mr.
How sore his arm would be.
God, shit must be
8-gauge slugs,
purple.
they blew right through him, and actually one of the slugs blew through the zombie, and then it hit the table right here.
Oh my god.
It hit this metal rod, and it is right here on the ground.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And it's still mostly intact. Look at that thing. So when it comes to the Doomslayer's 8-gauge super shotgun, if I had to pick one ammo to take out the evil monsters that I would be facing, I think I'm gonna go with either the quintuplet buck or honestly the swan shot.
That was my thought. That fucking swan shot.
Yummy.
If you're super shotgun, you always have the option of a chainsaw when you're in the realm of doom. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. What did you think about the Doomslayer Super Shotgun? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a big favor and give it a like. And
What
if you're
are
not
you
subscribed
doing
to Kentucky
to this
Ballistics,
poor
do
table?
yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistic Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a Doomslayer costume. Totally joking, I do not have any of these, but I do have some pretty awesome shirts. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time. Rip and tear!
Well, that was Kentucky Blitz. He's got 100 more, and they're all just as entertaining. We won't watch them all tonight. We'll watch something else, but yeah, So look forward to more Kentucky Ballistics videos,
I think I will.
reactions. This guy is super fun to watch. Yeah. Okay, on to the next thing.
Now we have max stamina while in your butthole. Ha! See? See what I mean? It was so small! But I already figured out everything else. I just couldn't find that! It's so fucking small! Ah! No!
Good job, little boy. Nyam Nyam, so proud.